Violence has once again come to the polls thanks to Trump supporters. In South Carolina, a supporter of the former president was filmed verbally and physically assaulting poll workers because they dared to enforce the law.
Bitch.
Oh, wow.
That's no reason? Yeah, all that, sir.
Wow.
Listen, don't cuss at me. This is my motherfucker.
Wow.
Why is it defending you? It's like it's not. All right, then shut the hell up and let me vote.
Okay, Jamie. Okay, we ain't got nothing else to say. We ain't got nothing else to say.
Wow.
Next thing,
There it is right there.
Wow. Oh, wow. God. Oh. Wow. 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 I'm not going to help with him. I may want to help with him.
Wow is right. So, you might not have seen it, but the MAGA guy was wearing a Let's Go Brandon hat, which is code for F Joe Biden, okay? So it's clearly political, and there is laws against electioneering, wearing political slogans, things like that. And so, whatever, he took the hat off and he threw it like a little bitch, okay? And then, all right, fine. Then he grabs the poll worker. She did not like that at all, and she recoiled. I think she gave him a smack in the head for it, and then he came after her. So now, obviously, the police got involved here. According to WIS 10, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division is currently investigating the fight. So, look, he comes in with this hat, you know, but let's go Brandon, okay, political slogan. South Carolina law says voters are not allowed to wear anything that displays a political party, candidate name, or a ballot issue. Aha, you say. But it doesn't say any of those things. It's just a slogan. I mean, yeah, let's go Brandon, right? Okay, but it's very well known as a popular meme on the right. Everybody knows what it means. It means F Joe Biden. And the law says poll manager shall use every reasonable means to keep the area within 500 feet of any such entrance clear of political literature and displays. That appears to be a display. County and municipal law enforcement officers, upon request of a poll manager, shall remove or cause to be removed any material within 500 feet of any such entrance distributed or displayed in violation of this section. So, yeah, they were in their rights to ask him, just remove your hat, then you can vote, and then when you leave outside of 500 feet, you can stick your hat back on. It's the same thing if somebody was wearing a Harris Walls, you know, hat, okay? These rules exist for everybody, all right? Not that this guy cares about rules, cares about the law. In fact, he was triggered because he wasn't allowed to break the law. They wouldn't let him, wear his political hat. And so, of course, he goes after the poll workers, who are all black women, if you notice that. Gee, I wonder if you would have had the same level of disrespect had those workers been older white men. There's a good chance that, possibly, yeah. And I say that because, unfortunately, this is not the only incident that has happened at a polling place involving a pissed-off MAGA guy. In Texas, for example, an election clerk was punched after he asked a voter to remove their MAGA hat. He initially complied, but then voted and then put his hat back on as he was leaving. He was then asked to remove the hat because, again, 500 feet, right? At which point he allegedly struck the 69-year-old clerk in the face and chest throwing 2 additional punches. Jesus. Oh, but that's not all. In Florida, a Trump fan brandished a machete at supporters of Vice President Kamala Harris. 18-year-old Caleb James Williams was arrested on charges of aggravated assault for allegedly brandishing the 18-inch weapon at 2 women aged 71 and 54. Again, women. Except for the guy that was punched. Seems to be all women being victimized here. And, of course, improper exhibition of a weapon. Not only that, but we've also seen reports of attacks at ballot drop boxes, as well as an unprecedented and increasing level of threats against public officials at all levels. So this is what's going on now. This apparently these people believe that these laws should not have to apply to them. These rules against electioneering. Now, why are there rules against electioneering anyway? When you're in line, when you're at the polling place, it's to prevent anyone from either side being intimidated. I mean, again, imagine being in a very, very conservative area and you're a Democrat, and you're surrounded by MAGA guys, okay, with, these hats, these shirts, all that stuff. Some people might feel a little intimidated, all right? But think of it this way, too. On the flip side, you're in a rather Democratic blue area, right? And you're a Trump supporter, right? And you're seeing all these Harris walls, hats, and signs, and T-shirts and stuff. I'm going to guess that you might feel a little intimidated as well. I know. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm a tough guy. Really? You guys melt like snowflakes when you're, challenged at all. So, but again, that's why the rules are there, to make sure that everyone is not intimidated and that everyone feels comfortable and safe when they go to cast their ballot. That's the whole point of these rules. Okay? But again, there are people out there that feel entitled to break these rules. If you dare enforce them, oh my God, you have hurt my feelings, and therefore I'm going to now throw a tantrum. That's who these people are now. Donald Trump has empowered people to be the worst versions of themselves. And so now, basically, you got people out there that are adult-sized toddlers throwing literal tantrums, okay, along with their hats, because they're not allowed to get their way. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.